instead of doing a bunch of stuff, we're going to do it on these 3 chapters. It's on corporations. Yeah. So, yeah, it's the one right at the end if you want. Yeah, y'all go ahead and look at it. It's in your book. After chapter 22, practice at 3. Okay, let's see here. Let me check. Yeah. I believe that's right. Yep, the Kansas company. Yeah. Did I send it? I already had that in the content module, didn't I? Okay. Yeah, the papers are in there. Yeah. Okay, here's what we're going to do. For one thing, let's just look in your book. Section 1. Section 1 is information about corporations. You are responsible for reading this information and becoming familiar with the terminology. Okay? I'm not just going to sit here and read it to you. You can, because that's all. Well, I'm going to go over to the part where we're going to talk about the actual entry. So y'all can do Section 1, and Section 2 is also information about capital stock. So you are responsible for reading that information and just learning the terminology and becoming familiar with it, okay? Because that's all it is. It's just telling about the different kinds of stuff. So we're going to jump over to Section 3, and that's the section we're going to look at, recording the transactions that have to do with capital stock. So since we're talking about corporations, we're talking about stocks and stuff, which is different from what we've done so far. Let me get down here and find that section where it starts. Yeah.
Where do we plan to get to? What chapter do we plan?
22 is our last chapter. Yeah. 22 is our last chapter. We're going to do 20, 21, and 22, which all has to do with thank you so much.
Corporations.
Yeah, corporations. And we're going to do the corporations, and here's what we're going to do. And if you want to go ahead and let's all take a look at the end of chapter 22 on page 799 and 800 and 801 and 802. Okay. All right. This is what we're going to do. This is the assignment that we're going to do with these 3 chapters. Okay. We're going to do a few little exercises in class for you to practice, but this will be our assignment. It's kind of like the partnership one, only this one's just over these 3 chapters. Okay.
Okay, so it's not going to be like.
No, it's a mini practice set, and there's
practice 3.
Yeah, mini practice set 3, and the what is that design? Where is that shadow coming from? When I walk up, look. When I walk up, there is a shadow on me. Where is it coming from? Nothing's in front of me.
Maybe it's the projector.
I guess it's the projector. I don't know. Weird. I feel like I have to jump. I have to be taller to get above the shadow.
I can tell you what it is.
What is it?
You're standing in front of the screen, and the light from the screen is coming down, and only part of it hits you. What hits you is the bottom of the screen that we see. That's the light from your projector.
I'm not in front of the screen. The screen's behind me. Why would the shadow not be?
Because there is a shadow behind
you. It's the projector.
It is the projector.
It is the projector. It's the projector in this. It's a little. It's just yeah. Oh well, how funny. I thought something's in front of me that I don't. Anyway, the Kansas company. There's a ghost in here. All right. So what we'll do, and you'll notice, the paperwork for these are all in the content module. You can go ahead and print them out. Because what it is you'll be, a lot of stuff is kind of similar, right? Opening your general ledger account. It's not like it's something like brand new. The only thing that's different is the kind of transactions you'll be making, okay? The transactions are going to deal with, now if you'll notice, you've got a bunch of accounts, right? Do you have a ledger sheet for all those, or just the one sheet? The chart accounts, do you have ledger sheets in that packet for every? So what you'll do is, if you want to go ahead and kind of get yourself ready, you can go ahead and start setting up your accounts, like labeling your general ledger accounts from that from page 800. So it's got all your chart accounts on there.
Are you going to give us the forms we're going to need?
just said you need to print them out from the content module. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
They're in the content module. Did I mail them to y'all, or did I just? No, they're in the content module. Okay. But I might have attached them to the assignment that's on there too. But anyway, you should be able to print them out. Yeah, print them out from the content module.
It says that it practiced it.
3. That's it. That's it. Yes, that's it. So you should have plenty of forms, I believe. All the forms are there. Okay? So you can go ahead and first step in this, y'all going to need to be listening, because you know what? When I hear a question after I've been talking and people have been talking, I just really... Okay, so everybody listening? Okay. So open the general ledger account and enter your balances, which are given on that page. So you're going to open your account, put the balances in there, and it actually gives you the debit or credit. So, yeah, you don't have to figure that out. Right? Okay. And then you will be ready to analyze your transactions, and we're going to be starting. So, you might can go ahead and start on them, but we're going to go over the transactions in class. I'm going to show you, we're going to hit on those quick and do a couple of exercises. And I might try to go ahead and give you an overview. Would y'all prefer that we just go ahead and give you the overview of how to do the transactions for the three different things you're dealing with? I don't know, that next chapter's kind of long, and then let's just go ahead and jump in this and do it and work together. Would y'all prefer that?
I prefer that.
Prefer that rather than just waiting. That'll give y'all 3 weeks. Will give us 3 weeks to work on it.
I prefer that. That way we're not sitting here the last week trying to get that thing finished.
Trying to get it all done. Okay, that's what we'll do. All right. So we'll just go ahead and hit it, look at the different transactions courses, and it's all right here. They're all in your book too. You can go back and review. But we'll just take a quick look. Okay, we'll take a quick look then at some of these, and I may let you do. Okay, just to take a quick. Okay. When we record stock, anybody ever bought any stock? Y'all bought any stock? Yeah, I did. I played around with it a little bit just for fun. They have those
penny stocks.
stock trade. You can make a trade for like nothing. I mean, they give you 7 free trades or something. And you can buy $1 stock. Kind of fun. Then you go watch it, and see what they have $5 trades. It used to be very expensive to buy and sell stock, but now with these online Ameritrade or I don't know if Ameritrade.
I got ING. ING.
Yeah.
That's 2 I go through. I buy penny
You go
stocks.
through ING and you buy and sell through ING. Is that
penny stocks?
Yeah. Is that orange company?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna write that down because I haven't. Oh yeah, on benches. Yeah, I didn't know that you could do that through them. I thought it was
You
stock
want to
trade.
buy my stocks?
I like stock trade because of the babies that do their advertising. They're so cute. He goes, look at my surprise face. Yeah. Like, oh, you didn't win the lottery? Okay.
And then he gets on his phone and says, "Are you ready?"
Those are fun. Anyway, okay, let's go. So, stock is issued. People buy stock. Sometimes they issue stock. Well, most of the time it's for cash, right? So, like on ING or Stock Trader, one of them, you can set up your account, and then you can just go on there and buy and sell. And it's kind of fun, They got dollar stocks, right, Jimmy?
Penny stocks.
Penny stocks.
Yeah, it's
You
only
never
thing I
know
can
what
afford to
one'll
buy.
do. Yeah.
You can find stocks for less than a penny.
My goodness. Well, you know what? You might, research some of those companies. They might be something that's going to go. And even if they doubled in price, well, Anyway, sometimes they put, corporations will issue stock to people for non-cash assets. That means a person might donate or want to come into a company and he'll say, I'll donate this equipment, this land, or this other, and you can just give me the value in stock. So instead of like in partnerships or whatever, instead of there being a capital account with money value, they have a stock account with money value. And it's in shares of stock, which means kind of good, right? Because that stock could go way up, and even though their money value of their stock is showing one thing, it's worth more. So Also for services rendered, and sometimes companies will give employees, Walmart I think is one of them, that issues shares of stock to their employees. As,
They don't give it, you have to buy it, but you have access to it.
you have access to, I thought they awarded it as profit sharing, no?
Well, they may bigger, I was
At
just.
certain
years ago,
levels, yeah.
Cashier. But we got it for a lesser amount than what it traded for. I mean, what the.
Right.
We got it for a lesser amount. And, but like I said, I worked for them, when we lived in South Carolina, and that was a lot of years ago. But,
Yeah.
But we could purchase, stock from them at a reduced price. I don't know if they've changed that since, but that's what it used to be.
Yeah, it's a benefit for some employees, that they will issue them
sure.
stock, yeah. And sometimes, which we'll get to later, they give people the option to buy subscriptions to stock. So they're saying to their key employees, you can buy this stock today at this stock price, but he didn't have the money to buy it today. So, okay, that's okay. We're going to put a subscriptions receivable account, like an accounts receivable. Give it to him at that price, so many shares, and then give him time to pay it. And then later, it could go up or down during that time, but he's got it locked in at being able to buy it at that price. All right, so let's keep going. Par value equal to stock is issued for cash equal to the par value of the shares. Cash is credited to the capital stock account. Let's look at that entry. So these are kind of the entries you'll make if we issue stock. Common stock, in this case, they issued common stock and preferred stock. Common stock is just par value, the no benefits attached to it. Preferred stock, which you'll see when you read your chapters, has greater value because the preferred stock owners are guaranteed a dividend, which means each year, when they issue dividends, if they have good profit, they will divide up those profits and issue it out to their stockholders, a certain amount of it. And if you've got preferred stock, you get first choice, and a certain amount may be guaranteed. So preferred stock costs more, $100 a share versus $25. However, there are benefits attached. Then you just show cash, whatever we got for it, and then we enter in our common stock at the par value, preferred stock at the par value. This is when we sell it straight par value, okay? Sometimes if they give us something different, we talked about this, and I think you'll be very familiar with these kind of transactions because you just dealt with partnerships who did this, right? So what happens is, instead of the cash, it would show inventory, land, whatever they donated, and then it would show the value of the stock that they were being given. Okay? No big deal. All right, so here's our balance sheet for the corporation. Again, we've already encountered current assets, right? Total current assets, long-term assets. Okay, and then liabilities and owner's equity, current, and then your equity. You may have current or long-term. This company only has current assets, right? I mean liabilities. Stockholders' equity. And here we're going to show in our stockholders' equity the total amount of preferred shares that we've issued, at what we issued them at. Par value, it means they're going to get 10% dividend if they pay dividends. 8,000 shares were authorized, so we set it up as how many shares were issued. Now you're going to have this note in here. This tells you in your balance sheet, it's going to tell you how many total shares are available to sell. Now you can't just. A corporation can't just go, oh, well, I think I'll issue some shares today and get some money coming in. That doesn't happen. This is set up in a corporation, the corporation document, and they say how many preferred stock shares they are making available, period, at this point. Now, they can later go in and get their board of directors or stockholders to vote to issue more, maybe. But at this point, when they're setting up, they have so many preferred stock available. They have a total of 8,000 shares that were authorized by the company, by the board.